Yo, genetics. Want to talk about it? Just a second. I'm gonna tell you about how genetics factors into jumping higher and whether you even have a chance at jumping higher. I wanted to talk about another topic, but I didn't have my tripod, so I'm gonna have to get it and come back to it. But it's crazy because jumping higher, people think that it's like the magic. It's like you either have it or you don't. You know, you're either born with it or not. You know, white men can't jump this, that, and the other. Like, why is it so mysterious? Why can't, why is it that everybody knows if you train, you can do more push-ups? If you train, you can do more squats, heavier squats. You can run faster. You can do anything, but you can't jump higher. Well, one of the reasons, and I'm going to take a different angle than I usually take at this question because it never goes away. It's not really a question. It's a false statement. But one of the reasons is because there's so much mystique about what makes you jump higher that when people do it, oh, it's bike riding. Oh, it's jumping rope. Oh, it's squatting. Oh, it's plyometrics done this way or that way. That when it doesn't work, people think, well, it doesn't work because jumping is is a genetic gene. You either have the jumping gene or you don't. Well, it's just not true. Jumping is actually a combination of many athletic traits. Strength being one, quickness being one, technique being one. There's 9 others. Those I always talk about those 3 because they're the biggest 3, but there are others. Flexibility, range of motion. There are many things that are involved, but anybody who tells you, well, jumping, there's not really much you can do about it, simply doesn't know the specifics of training your body to become more explosive. So, yeah, it drives me crazy. And you know what? You would think that trainers, but there's been some high-level trainers who even say, hey, jumping, now that you either can do it or you can't. Well, guys, that is just not true. We all know how to get stronger. We all know how to increase certain skills. Vertical jump training is a combination of many things. And maybe it's one of the most complicated things to train because of that. Strength is an easy thing to train. You just put tension on a muscle, give it enough time to recover, and it's going to get stronger over and over and over in increments. And then over time, you get very strong. Well, getting stronger can help you jump higher, but it won't unless you can use that strength very explosively. Maybe you can push a car, but if you can only push a car very slowly, you'll never throw that car into the air. So you've got to be able to displace weight, but if you got to do it at a certain velocity in order to overcome gravity and send it flying through the air. So, guys, it's a myth that jumping is either something you're born with or not. An absolute myth. I'm going to show you and prove it to you in a free workbook you can get at jumpworkbook.com. I'm going to show you exactly how to target your specific body to get stronger and more explosive and jump higher. I'm going to send it to your door. Start following that. You're going to start seeing results within the first week or 2. And you'll know, hey, actually, it's possible to jump higher. And you'll know it for free. So that's the whole point. I'm just astounded that in this day and age, anybody would say jumping higher is something you're born with. Either have the jumping gene or not. You're either black or white or whatever. I mean, I've seen every race, creed, whatever, be able to train their vertical leap. We're all human beings. We all have muscle tissue and tendons and a central nervous system to train. We can all become more explosive, more efficient, stronger, and anything else involved with jumping higher. It's a simple science. True, jumping is different than becoming bulky like a bodybuilder. Jumping is different than becoming stronger like a power lifter. But jumping is a specific thing that you can improve. And of course, a volleyball jumper is different than a basketball jumper, but they use the same technique to jump higher. So we have people who use this workbook in soccer, in football, in what's that called? Parkour. in ninja training, in dance, in ice skating, and baseball. So many. So it's definitely possible, guys. That's why people train. That's why you train, is to improve your performance and the many aspects of your performance. Let me know if you guys have questions. Keep me updated on your training. I appreciate everybody who's sending your question, replying to emails, and commenting in our inbox and page. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.